Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So the first one I have is you want it in English as well, or just
No,
Sanskrit?
just the Sanskrit is good.
Okay. Bela tasyaha putrasya krite dugdam dadati.
Okay. So Bela gives milk to her son.
Her son. Yeah.
Very good.
And
Yes.
there was one thing that I left out that I wasn't sure. I wanted to say in the evening. So Bela gives her son milk in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it would go Bela sayankale and then tasyaha putrasya.
Yes, that is perfect.
Okay. Okay. Will we take turns, or I just go through my ones?
Yeah, just go through your ones.
Okay. Madhavaha govatsasya krite. For calf, use govatsasya trinam dadati.
Very nice.
He gopishvara shishushya.
Oh, no. Remember, it's a oo ending word.
I know.
So,
It's a
yeah.
different area that I should have a different word.
Yes. So maybe you could use balaka.
Oh, balaka. Okay.
Yeah.
So, balakasya krite kinchit phalam dadatu.
Bahu samichinam. What you can do is, okay, just for your information.
Yeah.
So if you're using shishu, it will become shishoho krite.
Shishoho. Okay.
Yeah, shishoho is the possessive form of shishu.
Okay. I did think about that as being sort of like an alarm bell. I should choose another word, but then I kept it there anyway. Madhavaha Ramanayaha krite upaharam dadati.
Now, so Ramanaya is that a feminine or masculine word?
Feminine, so Ramana.
Ramanaya. Okay.
So Ramanayaha.
Yes.
Okay. And birthday gift, I got upaharam.
That is perfect.
Okay. Saha mama krite pichalam dadati.
Kim dadati?
Pichalam. Orange? Pichala?
Oh, is that right? I haven't heard that word.
Okay.
So,
Orange, like the fruit, you know, the.
yeah. So I would actually use what's the word? Narangaha.
Narangaha. Okay.
Yeah. Let me see. Orange. Orange. Oh, yeah, there is pichila.
Yes, probably I got that one.
Yeah, pichilaha.
Pichilaha. Yes.
Yeah. Well, naranga is there, so narangaha.
Narangaha and narangam.
Yeah, narangam dadami.
Narangam dadat. Okay. Mama Jani Divase, Mama Janani, Mama Krite Pushpam Dadati.
Punah wadatu.
So on my birthday, Mama Jani Divase.
Janma divase.
Oh, Janma.
Ah.
Janma. Okay.
Like Janma Ashtami, na?
Oh, Janma. Okay, yes. Maybe I wrote it wrong. Okay, so Mama Janma Divase, Mama Janani, Mama Krite, Pushpam Dadati.
Oh, beautiful sentence. Very nice.
He Site, Mama Krite, Chashakam Dadatu.
Very good.
Aham Putryaha Krite, Dhanam Dadami.
Kim dadami?
Dhanam.
Astu.
Sa
Okay, 1 minute. Is everybody understanding the sentences? Are you able to translate it as she goes?
No, she's going. It's too fast for me.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
I did think that. Okay,
I mean,
so
I'm getting some of them, but missing quite a
okay, in which case, why don't we do one thing? Let's make a game out of this. So, Mataji will read out the sentence, and everybody else has to guess the meaning. Okay, so put your hand up when you get the meaning. Okay, and I'm unable to see Prahalad at all. So if you can come a little closer to each other, yeah, thank you. That's wonderful. Okay, yes, Mataji. So go to the previous sentence and let's do that.
Aham putryaha krite dhanam dadami.
Who would like to translate that? Yes, Vrinda?
I give my son money.
Mm,
Also, I give the son money.
okay, anybody else? Yes, Bhadra Mataji?
I was going to say the same thing, really. I give money to my son.
But if it is to my son, what would it be?
Putraha. But
To my son. What should it be then? Is son masculine or feminine or neuter? Masculine. So what's the word for that?
Putrasya.
Very good. Putrasya, so it will become putrasya krite, right? For son. So if it's putriyaha krite, what does that mean?
Daughter.
Daughter. Exactly. Exactly. Well done. Well done, Vrinda.
Sa mama krite vesham dadati.
Okay. Who wants to translate that? Yes, Bhadra Mataji?
She gives me a dress, or she gives me clothes.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Meghaha vanasya krite. I think I got the right word for anyway, I won't say it.
Yeah. You
Vanas
have.
krite vrishtim dadati.
Bahu samichinam. Who would like to translate that? Yes, Bhadra Mataji?
The cloud rains on the forest.
Well, that's not really the translation. The translation is, who'd like to go again? You're right. You got all the elements there. Just not the right tone. if I can call it that.
Okay. Somebody else can try it.
Meghaha vanasya krite jalam dadati. Oh, vrishtim dadati.
Vrishtim, yeah.
Vrishtim dadati. Yes, Vrinda?
Is it the clouds give the forest water?
Yes, rain. Vrishti means rain. Yeah, the clouds give the forest rain.
Okay, that's the end. Yeah, I got 10. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So you want to go next, Damodara?
Yeah.
He vanara mama krite kadali palam dadatu.
Wow, nice. Who wants to translate that? He vanara mama krite kadali phalam dadatu. Yes, Bhadra Mataji.
Hey, monkey, give me the banana.
Yes. Hey, monkey, give me the banana.
And then, He Krishna Ramasya krite graham dadatu.
Hey Krishna, because it's not Krishna, na? Hey Krishna, short. So yeah, Hey Krishna, Ramasya krite graham dadatu.
I can do this one.
Yes, go for it, Mataji.
Krishna, give Ram a house.
Yes.
Krishna, give Ram a house.
Aham Sitayaha krite pustakam dadami.
Very nice. Who wants to do, Vrinda, you've disappeared. Yeah, you're back. Aham Sitayaha krite pustakam dadami. Yes, Vrinda.
I give Sita the book.
Yes. Perfect.
He Madhava Shunakasya krite jalam dadatu.
Very nice. Would you like to try that, Prahlad? Hey Madhava, Shunakasya krite jalam dadatu.
Hey Madhava, give the dog water.
Yeah, brilliant.
Vavan Vidalasya krite bhojanam dadatu.
Yes, very good. Great job correcting yourself. Well done.
What did you want?
Bidalasya krite bhojanam dadatu.
He Gopeshwara.
Yeah. One minute. I think Vrinda, say it loudly. You were correct.
Does it give the cat food?
Yes. You give the cat food. And yeah, we don't normally say you, so give the cat food. Yeah, nice. Yes.
He Gopeshwara Govatsasya krite trinam dadatu.
What was the second word? I didn't catch that.
Govatsasya.
Go vatsasya. Go vatsaha means calf. Go vatsasya. Vatsa means calf. Go vatsasya krite trunam dadatu. Yes, Bhadra Mataji.
Gopeshwara, give grass to the calf.
Yes. Well done. Yes, Damodar.
He Indra Krishnasya krite phalam dadatu.
Who wants to try that? Yes, Vrinda.
Hey Indra, give Krishna fruit.
Well done.
Saha mama krite pustakam dadati.
Yes, Mataji. Sita Mataji.
He gives a book to me.
Yes, perfect.
Aham Syamasundarasya krite lekanim dadami.
Bahu samichinam. Who wants to translate that? Aham Shyama Sundarasya krite lekanim dadami. Yes, Bhadra Mataji.
I give a pen to Shama Sundar.
Very good.
Suryaha vrikshasya krite atapam dadati.
Attapam or atapam?
Atapam.
Atapam dadati. Atapam means heat. So, who wants to translate that? Yes, Vrinda?
The sun gives heat to the trees.
To the tree. One tree. Yeah. Singular. We haven't done plurals yet, so. And the word for plurals for trees is very different. Yes.
That's the end.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Okay, Bhadra Mataji, your turn.
Well, I did 14 of them, but I won't do
Select the ones that you got stuck most
Okay,
on.
this was one that I was a bit uncertain about. Saha pustakani balakasya cha balikayaha krite cha dadati.
Okay, I need to write that down.
I was thinking the same thing.
Can say it and I'll share it on the screen.
Saha
1 minute, Mataji.
Saha pustakani
Pustakani. Pustakani, by the way, is books, okay? Plural, which Mataji's used.
I've only just this instant realized we maybe haven't done this in this class yet.
Yes.
Anyway.
But that's okay.
Okay. Balakasya cha
Balakasya cha
balikayaha krite cha dadati.
Now, Mataji, I want you to translate this.
Well, what I tried to translate, what I tried to say in Sanskrit was he gives books to the boy and girl.
Okay. Now, I want you to translate here, okay? Saha. Very good. Pustakani, books. Balakasya. Boys.
Boys.
Yeah.
And girls.
And
girls.
Or girl. Balikayaha krite goes together. When you have the possessive and the krite sitting next to it, they kind of form a unit.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So this here is a unit.
Okay.
Okay.
So the krite should come after the balakasya as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Otherwise, he, and then you have books. He gives, right? So he gives. He gives books. So he basically gives boys. So this translates as he gives boys books and for the girl.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay, so
what would happen here?
Put krite in there.
Yes.
So it should be
pustakani balakasya krite cha balikayaha krite cha dadati.
Okay.
अथवा सः पुस्तकानि बालकस्य कृते बालिकायाः कृते च ददाति.
Okay.
Does that make sense to everybody? Yeah? Okay.
Yes, it does. That was probably my most tricky one that I was least certain about.
Okay.
And then there's, shall I do the next one?
Yep, sure.
Janani kinchid balakasya krite kucha dugdham dadati.
Kim dugdham?
Kucha dugdham.
I didn't get that. What word is that?
It's two words. Kucha dugdham.
Oh, kucha dugdham. Okay, yeah. Kucha means breast. Yeah. Okay. So basically what you're saying is the mother gives breast milk to the child,
to
the boy.
balakasya, kinchit balakasya krte.
So gives a little milk to the boy.
Well, it's meant to be to the little boy.
Ah, little here is as in quantity little. Kinchit.
Yes.
Kinchit dadatu. So you can't cut up a little boy and give to a little bit of him.
Oh, no. So how would you say little boy then?
Sorry. I'm so sorry. But I got that picture in my head. So here, little child would be Shishu.
Right. Well,
Okay.
that was a
Yeah.
tricky thing.
So yeah. So Shishu would be the small child,
Yeah.
or it would be Laghu Balaka. Laghu.
Oh, I see. So kinchit
Like
is
small.
it's a quantity
Yeah.
word.
Give me a little.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
That would be Kinchit.
I see. Because originally I had wanted to say mother gives breast milk to the baby. And then I came across that shishuhu word and
Yes.
didn't know how to do the possessive of it, just the way that you were explaining to Sita.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then I chose little boy instead.
So if you have Shishuhu, the possessive for the u ending word is Shishoho. So, for instance, one day Guru Sri, remember one day Guru Sri Charanaravindam, which is totally wrong. It is one day Guroho, Guroho Sri Charanaravindam. It is not one day Guru, because if you say Guru, what vibhakti is Guru?
Pratama.
Prathama. Prathama means Guru is. Right? So Guru is the one who's doing something. And Vande means I am bowing down. And who is the I out here? Guru. So I, the Guru, am bowing down. So not only am I bowing down, I'm at the total height of Mayavad, okay? When I'm singing this song, I'm not only the Guru, I'm bowing down to myself. Plus, I am the Lord, because, in the second paragraph, you have Mahaprabhoho Kirtana Nritya Gita. What do people sing? Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nritya Gita. So what is happening? I am the Guru. Guru is Mahaprabhu. I am Mahaprabhu. We are all the same. Man, am I steeped in Mayavada? What? And this is what we sing every single morning. The first thing, but just think about it. In ignorance, the first most powerful song in our entire repertoire is the Guru Ashtakam. And we sing it so wrongly. How can we hope to come out of Mayavad if that's what we're going to be singing every morning? Okay, so this particular bit is one of my it's a project which I still haven't gotten around to, but I want to make a video on the Guru Ashtakam and point out all the different errors in it. I mean, in our singing of it, and how it completely changes the meaning of the whole song.
That'd be such a good idea.
Yeah, because just see here, you have, if you say Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam versus Vande Guroho.
Guroshi. Is it okay to leave off the oho when you are singing, or is it important to say it? Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be Vande Guru Shri Charana. It's just a little puff of air. You don't really say Guru Ho Shri Charan. No, it wouldn't work, because then that whole, remember, how Sanskrit is just supposed to flow?
Yeah.
Then the whole flow just stops because you suddenly gone ho. No? So yeah. That would be funny. Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam. Yeah, it works. It still works. But it sounds a little different to what we are used to.
But it doesn't change the meaning to
No. So usually what happens is, in verses, when you have the visarga coming in the middle of a sentence, normally you wouldn't pronounce it.
Yeah.
Normally you wouldn't pronounce it. So Vande Shri Guru Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam. You just say that. Just like so again, Mahaprabho Kirtana Nritya Gita. Yeah. So Mahaprabho Kirtana Nritya Gita Vadatramadyan Manasorasena Romanchakam Pashutaranga Bhajo. There is another place. So if you look at Shri Radhika Madhavayor Para, here it is a yor. Again, it is Radhika, Shri Radhika Madhava Yoh. But it's yor. Thanks to Sandhi, it becomes yor. Why? Because it's followed by so there are rules around that. So it becomes Madhava yor Apara. Let's see if we can find the. Anyway, we'll do that at a later time. But Shishuhu is Shishoho.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Next, any other ones, Mataji, which?
Yes. Aham prasadam vinodasya krite dadami.
Bahu samichinam. Would somebody like to translate that? Yes, Damodara.
I give food to Vinod.
Yes, I give prasadam to Vinod. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and one more. Varsha sambharam malyaha krite dadati.
Varsha. Say it again, Mataji.
Varsha sambharam malyaha krite dadati.
Kim dadati?
Sambharam.
Sambharam.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Sambharam, are you using it in terms of the okay, Sambharam. Is it Sambharam or Sambaram?
Sambharam.
What are you trying to say, Mataji?
I'm trying, the word I was trying to translate is nourishment. Sambharam.
Oh.
Varsha sambharam malyaha krite dadati.
Okay. Let's see. Nourishment. Sambharam. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I would have just gone with Poshanam.
Poshanam?
Yeah. Poshanam, which basically means nourishment. And that's, you know how the different cantos, one of them is Poshan. You know how the different cantos in the Bhagavatam have different topics attached to them. So one of them is Poshana. I think that's Poshan is the one in Prahlad Maharaj.
Okay.
Poshana, Uti, and so on. So Poshana it means to nourish. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
But Sambharam is okay. I found the word.
okay. But
Yeah,
when
I
I'm
didn't know it.
looking at the dictionary, it's hard because of my ignorance. It's hard to know which of the translations of a particular word is appropriate for my meaning.
No, I understand. Yeah, yeah.
So anyway, what about Malyaha?
Yeah, Malyaha krte. Who would like to do that?
Would
Yes.
would it be Mali?
Mm.
Mali's use, but I don't know what Mali is.
Would it be gardener?
Garden.
Garden or gardener?
Well, I was trying to say garden.
Oh,
That was
okay.
my intent. The Malyaha Krite, possessive, the gardens. Or to the garden, I mean. To the garden.
Okay. So is it Madli or Mali?
I think it's Mali.
Because Mali would be Malin, which would be.
Well, I think it's used in the Chaitanya Charitamrita where Mahaprabhu is described as a gardener. Mali.
But that's Bengali, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So yeah, because if you say, for instance, the word Mali could have the meaning of one who is garlanded. So for instance, Vanamali.
Yes.
One of Krishna's names is Vanamali.
Yes.
So one who wears a garland of forest flowers.
Yes, yes. Oh, what I was trying to say was rain gives nourishment to the garden. That was my attempt to try to translate that. But yes, and the Sambharam being the nourishment and the Malyaha Krite to the garden, but obviously that's
Garden would be Udyanam.
Udyana, yeah, Udyanam.
Udyanam.
So it would be Udyanasya Krite.
Yes, Udyanasya krite.
Okay, so I'll just do one more.
Yes.
Hastaha bhojanam oshtasya krite dadati.
Who would like to do that?
Can you say it again, please?
Hastaha bhojanam oshtasya krite dadati.
Oshtasya krite dadati.
Oshtasya krite dadati.
I know it.
Yes, Mataji, Sita Mataji.
Hand, hastaha, hand, gives food to mouth for mouth's use.
Yeah. Give food. And not even mouth, actually, lips.
Oh, lips. Okay.
Oh, really? Is it?
So, which again gives, which is probably what you're seeing with your grandchildren, Mataji. More food around the lips than inside the mouth.
Yeah.
So Yeah, true. So it's adharaha. Is that
Adhara again means lips. You
oh,
want mouth, which is mukham.
oh, okay.
Yes.
Right.
Mukham. Mukhasya krte.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Any other?
Well, I've got more, but shall I do? I mean, I've got plenty more. That was only about a third of the ones that I did.
Okay. Unless you have any doubts in the others.
Okay, we'll just try this one. Krishna tasya bhaktasya krite buddhi yogam dadati.
Ki yogam? Kim yogam?
Buddhi yogam.
I didn't get that.
Krishna tasya bhaktasya krite
Mm.
buddhi yogam dadati.
Oh, buddhi yogam.
Buddhi yogam.
Mm. Buddhi yogam dadati. Krishna tasya bhaktasya krite buddhi yogam dadati.
Yes.
Yes, Vrinda?
Is it Krishna gives his devotees buddhi yoga?
Yes, a devotee. And it is not to his devotee, it is to that devotee. Now, this, let's look at this sentence, okay? Krishna tasya bhaktasya krite buddhi yogam dadati. This is what you said, right, Mataji?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now, if I want to say that devotee, okay, I would say, so just that devotee, I would say saha bhaktaha, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Saha bhaktaha. Now this saha and this bhaktaha kind of go together. So when bhaktaha changes his vibhakti, saha changes accordingly. Okay, which means if I say bhaktasya, saha becomes
Sahasya.
tasya.
Tasya.
Okay, so tasya bhaktasya. So saha bhaktaha. Okay, that bhakta. Bhaktas, that bhaktas becomes that's bhaktas. Okay, because that is sitting with the bhakta. Okay. If we want to say bhakte, we haven't done this yet, but it becomes tasmin bhakte. In that bhakta. So here what actually happens is this gets translated. Oh, and if we are saying bhaktam to the bhakta, it becomes tam bhaktam, which also we haven't done yet. Okay, which we'll do shortly. So here when you say Krishna tasya bhaktasya krite, Sanskrit, you have to remember one rule. All the similar vibhaktis get grouped together for some reason. And it's a very logical reason. But when you look at a sentence and you see different vibhaktis, you should know that vibhaktis of a feather flock together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you have tasya bhaktasya krite means for that devotee.
Okay, well, I was thinking it means his devotee.
Yes. So this one, let's translate this one. Krishna dadati gives that devotee buddhi yoga. Okay, so devotion. Okay. If you want to say his own, this would become Krishna swasya bhaktasya krte.
Oh.
Swasya, for his own. And I think the word swasya comes up where? I think it's Damodara Ashtakam, isn't it? So, Namamishwaram Nimajjantam Akyapayantam. What is that verse?
Namo swasakanta trile hankakanta.
Yes.
Not the first line.
I've got it here. Okay. Here. Okay, let me share this page with you. Are you able to see this? No, I have to switch screens. Here, Damodarashtakam. It's in the 3rd verse. So, Swaghosham nimajjantam itidrik swalilabhihi. Are you able to see that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Itidrik swalilabhihi anandakunde swaghosham nimajjantam. So it's all swa, his own.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So when you talk about your own, it becomes swa something. So whoever is the subject, swa. So in your sentence, Mataji, are you able to see that or no? Probably not. I'll have to switch again. Yeah. So in your sentence, you swasya bhaktasya athva swa bhaktasya. Krishnaha swa bhaktasya krite.
Okay, so what does that translate as then?
So this becomes Krishna gives devotion to his own devotee.
Okay, but so what if we left out the word own and just put Krishna gives devotion to his devotee?
Mm.
The own is implied.
Okay. So
because again in English, if you think about it, the own is actually redundant. His devotee is his own devotee.
Yes. So forgive me for being a bit slow, but I can't quite understand why we can't say Krishna, why we can't say Krishna tasya bhaktasya krite buddhi yogam dadati.
Yes, because the tasya is in which vibhakti? Shashti.
Shashti, yes.
Yes. And is there any other word here which is in Sashti?
Well, isn't it bhaktasya?
Yes. So which means tasya then attaches itself to bhaktasya. Right? Which then does not mean this tasya then does not attach itself to Krishna.
I see. Yes.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
attaches itself to bhaktasya.
Oh, I see.
In
Okay.
which case, because it is devotees, this becomes basically that's devotees
Mm.
krte use.
Mm. Okay. Mm.
Does that make sense, Brinda and Prahlad? Is it okay? Yeah. So when you want to say, always try and translate it as his own or my own. So when it comes to my own or your own, when you want to do the own bit, just stick in the swa. And that kind of solves all problems.
So I have a question then.
Yes, Mataji.
My first sentence was Bela tasyaha putrasya. So I wanted to say her son. But is it
Very
the
good.
Yeah.
Okay. Tasyaha putrasya. Okay. Now here, luckily, there is no other feminine possessive.
Ah, okay.
So then one can stretch it a bit and say, okay, Bela is talking about her own here. But the really elegant, correct way would be Swaputrasya.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't want to touch it then, but then now I didn't have a choice.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Excellent.
Okay.
Any others, Mataji?
Yes, but we're running out of time and several
Actually, don't worry about it. I think you go ahead and we'll do Vrinda and Prahlad next week. You don't mind, do you? Not at all.
I'm happy to have another lesson at this too.
No, that's all right, because with Dvitiya, we will actually be going on a little bit longer, because there's still bits of Dvitiya. Like I said, the tam and so on. How do you say to him, to her, to me, we know is mama krte. But when you say give me, not give me, listen to me. How are you going to say that? Yeah. So we do have a whole lesson in Dvitiya still remaining, pending. So we will come to that later, after we are very clear with this krte business.
Okay.
Okay, continue, Mataji.
Krishnaha upadesham arjunasya krite dadati.
Okay. And who would like to translate that? Yes, Sita Mataji.
Krishna gives instructions to Arjuna. Brilliant.
Mataji, Bhadra Mataji, just one thing. Try and have the object after the krite. So for instance, it's not wrong. What you're saying is absolutely not wrong. But Krishnaha Arjunasya krite upadesham dadati.
Right. Right. I was wondering about that actually, and
Yeah.
wasn't sure about. Okay.
It's just common usage, that's all.
Okay. Okay, so I've got Jana. This is another one I'm not really sure about. Janakasya krite duravanim dadatu.
Very good. Who would like to translate that? Prahlad, why don't you give it a try? Janakasya krite duravanim dadatu.
He give your father the phone.
Very good. Janakasya krite duravanim dadatu. Very good.
Okay, so in this one I've put I've done it in the better order, I think. Vrikshaha Vridhasya krite phalam dadati.
Kasya krte?
Vridhasya krite.
Vridhasya krte. Vridhasya krte. Who wants to translate that? Damodar, why don't you give it a try? Vrikshaha vridhasya krite phalam dadati.
Tree. What is Vridhasya?
Yeah. Who can tell me what is vridha? We know what is vrinda. What is vridha? Vridha means old man.
Old man. Oh yeah.
Vridha means old man. Okay. So don't by mistake call Vrinda Vridha, okay? Yeah. Yes, continue.
The tree gives the old man fruit.
Yes, very good.
Yes. And the next one, next two I did two. I did Shunakaha Kandukam Balakasya Krite Dadati, and also Balakaha Kandukam Shunakasya Krite Dadati. But then I got the object around the wrong.
No, that's correct. Okay, who would like to try that?
Kandukaha.
Kandukam. Kandukaha.
Kandukaha. Yeah. What's that?
Ball.
Oh yeah, it's ball. Yeah. Could you repeat it, please, Badra?
Shunakaha Balakasya Krite Kandukam Dadati.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Mataji.
The dog gives the ball to the boy. For
Yes.
the boy.
Yes,
Yes.
to the boy, yeah.
To the boy.
And the second part was the other way around.
Balakaha Shunakasya Krite Kandukam Dadati.
Yes. So the boy gives the ball to the dog.
Yeah.
Okay. And the dog gives the ball to the boy.
Yeah.
So do you have any others, Mataji?
Yes, I've got another one here that
Yes.
required me to check the dictionary for a new word, and it's aham wait a minute. Aham abhyagatasya bhojana. Oh no, sorry, start again. Aham abhyagatasya krite bhojanam dadami.
Abhyagatasya krite. Abhyagaha. Ityukte? Let me look it up. Abhyagam. Guest.
Yes.
Abhyagat. So is it abhyagatasya krite?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Abhyagatasya krite. So it's actually, you can break this word up into two parts. Abhi plus agataha. Which makes it abhyagataha, which means guest.
Yes.
One who has come.
Okay.
So that's the only hard part. The rest is easy.
No, but I was so focused on the abhyagatasya krite, I missed out the rest of the sentence completely.
Okay. Aham abhyagatasya krite bhojanam dadami.
Bahu samichinam. Who wants to translate that? Yes, Damadra.
I give food to the guest.
Yes, very good, very good.
Abhyagata.
Any others?
Yes, well, there's one more, and it is Tulsi Devi Sadhakasya krte bhaktim dadati.
Ooh. Is it Tulsi Devi or Tulsi Devi?
Tulsi Devi.
Ah. So Tulsi Devi Sadhakasya krite bhaktim dadati. Who wants to try?
What was the second word? Sardhakasya.
Sadhaka.
Sadhakasya. Oh, okay. I think I can try it.
Yes, give it a try, Mataji.
Tulasi Devi gives bhakti to the sadhaka.
Yes, the sadhaka. So the one who's trying, the one who's practicing.
Practicing.
Yeah.
Sadhakasya.
So, to the sadhaka. One who's doing sadhana is called sadhaka.
Okay, that's pretty much all of mine.
Okay. Okay, we've run out of time, so we will stop here and we'll come back next week and look at Vrinda's and Prahlad's sentences as well. And I'm sure the others will have sentences as well. So we'll do that.
Okay.
Okay. And then when we've got thoroughly bored of krte, we'll move on to something else. We'll actually take a break and do the chand. Remember we were talking about, we'll actually take a break and do that. And then we'll come back to Dvitiya and do all the rest again. Okay.
Does this caturthi vibhakti extend into other areas as well?
Yes. So, so this is not technically chaturthi, although it is chaturthi. Okay. So it's used for chaturthi, but the format for chaturthi would be any subject when you use the word namaha. So for instance, how do you say I bow down to Shiva? Om Namah
Shivaya.
Shivaya. Right? So what do you say? Om Namah Shivaya. Okay. So how do you say I bow down to Ganesha? Ganeshaya Namaha. Okay. So this aya ending is chaturthi for masculine. Okay. And so I'm just telling you, I'm not going into very much detail here. Now, when we want to say Tulasi, how do we say Namaha? Think of our Tulsi prayer. What's the prayer we say first? Very good, very good. Vrindayai.
Yay.
Tulasi Devyai. Priyayai. Now, Keshavasya cha. So it's actually Keshavasya Priyayai. केशवस्य प्रियायै च वृन्दायै तुलसीदेव्यै प्रियायै केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्तिप्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै सत्यवती सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः. Okay. Aham Radhayai Radhayai Namaha. Okay. Priyayai Radhayai Vrindayai Devyai Satyavatyai. So these are E ending. This is R ending. So when it comes to Chaturthi, we actually know it because we know all these prayers.
Yes, it appears in the Gayatri mantras as well.
Yes. Okay. So Chaturthi is actually quite simple. So, however, when you use Namaha, we tend to use this form rather than Radhayaha krte Namaha.
Okay.
Shivasya krte Namaha. Instead of that, we say Shivaya Namaha. Ganeshaya Namaha. Krishnaya Namaha. Ramaya Namaha. Let's just trying to remember whether in the Damodara Ashtakam, is there any Nama? Yes. Except there is Namo Deva Damodara Ananta Vishnu, but then it's just calling out his names. That's so interesting, isn't it? Let me just share my screen here. So in the 6th verse here, there is a Namo. Namo means Namaha. Okay, just like in the last verse of the Bhagavad Gita, we have Yatra Yogeshwara Krishno, Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha. So this Namo is actually Namaha. Okay, so when you see a O ending word like that, usually means Namaha. Okay, so Namaha. But then here there is, in the whole verse, there is not a single instance of Chaturthi. Because what Satyavata Muni has done, he's just said Namo. So he's done Namaha. He's bowed down. And then he's gone off and called him. Everything else here is in Sambodhana. Namo, Deva, it's not Devaha. Deva, Damodara, Ananta, Vishnu, Prabho. Everything is, he's just calling out. So yeah, although there is a Namaha there is no Chaturthi. But it's here. Namo Radhikayai Tvadiya Priyayai. So it's the same as Vrindayai Tulasi Devyai. Namo Radhikayai Tvadiya Priyayai. Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Shivaya Namah Shivaya Ganeshaya Devaya Leelaya. So in this verse, it's there. Okay. So we'll stop here and we'll come back. And there's just so much treasure sitting out here, waiting to be discovered. Isn't it? I mean, that's what I feel.
Yes.
It's just, it's just so
Yes.
interesting when you look at all these verses and you suddenly go, oh my God, that's what it means. And all of a sudden, then the verses, they start talking to us.
Mm.
Just because, and it's not even like we know too much. It's just those few little things, and all of a sudden, it's such a personal feeling there, which is
Yes. Awesome.
so wonderful. So yeah, we'll get there soon enough.
Yep. Indeed.
Okay, thank you. Bahu dhanyawadaha. Namo namaha.
Namaha.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.